The Iranian negotiations, apparently an administration official said, well, we don't have to inspect all of their facilities. That is, to me, the Iranian facilities that may be used to develop nuclear weapons. They've continuously cheated. They continuously are trying to prevent us from inspecting, and this just shows the desperation that John Kerry and Barack Obama have to make a deal. It's a bad deal. They should stick with Ronald Reagan's statement, trust but verify, especially the Iranians who continue to export terror around the world. All right, good.
Can you weigh in on some of these recent Supreme Court decisions, the same-sex marriage decision, for example?
Well, on the same-sex marriage, I issued a statement that I still believe that the definition of marriage is one man and one woman. I understand that the Supreme Court has now made it part of the Constitution, and I will bend my efforts to preserve the religious liberties of all of our citizens so that they are not eroded or they are deprived of them.
How about preserving Obamacare?
The decision to preserve Obamacare, I believe, was very unfortunate because it may have legitimized constitutionally Obamacare, but the costs of health care in America are still skyrocketing. Despite when the president said if you like your doctor, you can keep the doctor, you can't. When he said that if you like your insurance policy, you can keep it, you can't. And the cost of health care will continue to skyrocket, and people's premiums will continue to go up. And so we are not through with Obamacare.
What's your alternative then if Obamacare is bad?
Well, we're going to have to look at aspects of it, such as medical device taxes, such as the 40-hour work week, such as risk pools for those with pre-existing conditions, and other fixes in order to keep the skyrocketing cost of health care under control, because right now it is unsustainable.
How about the decision on the Independent Redistricting Commission, preserving it?
I thought on the commission issue, I supported the commission, and I believe that they made a good decision, but it is what it is. You know, it probably has prevented another redistricting.
Does that help you in that it keeps Kirsten Sinema from running against you?
I don't know. I really don't know. I've always enjoyed competition and enjoyed vigorous campaigns and never wanted, I've always said, come on in, the water's fine.
Is it kind of good to have some of these social issues taken off the table for Republicans going forward so they can get back to economy and foreign policy instead of some of these social issues? How does the Supreme Court settle them?
If you agree with the Supreme Court decisions, maybe so, but disagreement, right now all I feel is disappointment.
Senator, what do you think about Chris Christie getting into the race? He seems to be, he's going to be, I guess, using the McCain blueprint and trying to kind of pinch your straight-talking act, and he's doubling down in New Hampshire. Do you think he can pull that off, a kind of a McCain-style comeback?
I don't know, but I do admire Governor Christie. I've appreciated his work as governor and a Republican governor in a Democratic state, and so I wish him well. As you know, Senator Lindsey Graham is my candidate.
Can you ever?
So speaking about the drought earlier, can you elaborate what should be done to better conserve water here in Arizona?
We're going to have to make a number of decisions, including who uses water, how we use it. We're going to have a agreement of the congressional delegation, the governor, the legislature, and the people to understand that this is an unsustainable situation. We can use the Israeli example. The Israelis who live in a desert now have a balance, and we can learn lessons from there. So we are going to have to make some very tough decisions.
Can you talk about the heightened concern about terrorist attacks against law enforcement agencies this 4th of July?
The Director of Homeland Security has declared a heightened alert for the 4th of July. I am not predicting an attack. I am only saying that the Secretary of Homeland Security and the Director of the FBI have said we have to be in a state of heightened security. There's no doubt in anybody's mind that I know of that's smart, that doesn't believe that they are planning and would want to attack the United States of America. That's what they say. I take them at their word.
We got several complaints from vets regarding a training rehabilitation counselor's office and Flagstaff not doing its job. Have you received any calls about this as well? Do you have any advice for them?
We have received calls, and we always respond, and we have convened written letters, and we are looking into the situation. Again, it's one of these unfortunate situations where the VA is not doing their job.
Senator, there's a woman missing in Spain.
Yes.
I know you've been following that. Is there any news on that?
I've met with her husband once. I am meeting with him again this afternoon. I have called and written our ambassador in Spain, and I have talked to the Spanish ambassador in the U.S. They assure me they're doing everything, but this is really a sad situation. She was on vacation in Spain and literally disappeared.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Don't forget now, we beat the Dodgers last night. We expect to beat them again tonight. I will be there. Beat L.A. Beat L.A. I want people there in Diamondback shirts, not Dodger shirts.
Why is that?
Because this is Arizona.
There's a lot of them last night. I was there.
I know, isn't that enough of them?
They walked out. Kind of walked out at the 8th inning.
That was great. It's the best treatment.